In Ukraine, where an endless, bloody war continues to rage, its top general has called to recruit 30,000 new soldiers every month. You heard that right. Amid mounting casualties on the battlefield and a war that is showing no signs of abating, Ukraine's commander-in-chief has said that Kiev must mobilize 30,000 soldiers every month in order to sustain the war against the Russian army. And here's the kicker. Just weeks ago, Ukraine launched a new voluntary military contract program. The recruitment plan basically targets men between the ages of 18 and 24. So what we are talking about here is young men, some barely out of school, who are being called to join that war. Despite the fact that Ukraine is facing Western pressure to lower the conscription age, but Ukraine, which continues to be outgunned on the battlefield, is facing a major manpower shortage. Just have a look at these visuals on your screen. These are visuals from the battlefield. Today, April 10, Russian forces struck Ukrainian military targets, military equipment, Ukrainian personnel in multiple locations. In Kharkiv, in Donetsk, in the past 24 hours. In fact, Russia is said to have launched 55 drones towards targets in Ukraine. On the same day, Russian drones attacked the Ukrainian capital Kiev and the southern city of Mykolaiv. Overnight, at least 12 people were reportedly injured in the attack. In Kiev, the Russian drone attack sparked a fire at a storage facility, damaging residential buildings. According to Ukraine, at least 30 drones entered the airspace of the capital city. Evidently, the Russian forces continue to inflict heavy losses on Ukraine. And if it wasn't clear earlier, the disparity between the two militaries has never been more apparent.
If there were 1,000 to 1,500 of them joining a brigade, then the average age would be around 33 to 35. The number is a drop in the sea as of now.
In an interview published by the Ukrainian outlet, the Ukrainian top commander claimed that Russia can mobilize up to 5 million trained and experienced troops. According to the Ukrainian commander, Russian forces have increased five-fold since the war started in 2022. He says that Russia increases its forces by 8,000 to 9,000 every month. And he is not wrong, by the way. Russia has shown remarkable ability to replenish its forces, even if that means pushing young soldiers onto the battlefield. And while Russia has avoided a full nationwide draft, it has largely relied on contract soldiers and financial incentives to recruit volunteers. Last year itself, the Russian president claimed that more than 1,000 volunteers were signing contracts each day to go to the front. The Ukrainian general says that in some frontline areas, Russian troops outnumber the Ukrainians by a ratio of 10 to 1. And if that's accurate, it just shows just how much strain Ukraine is facing. Following the war, Ukraine declared a general mobilization, barring most men between the ages of 18 and 60 from leaving the country. But in recent months that have been marred by corruption and draft dodging, in response, Ukraine last year lowered the conscription age to 25, introducing stricter penalties for draft evasion and desertion.